Yeah. Parked the days in and taking no days in. Yeah. Don't need a vacation, I need a replacement. Busting the lights out soon as we came in. Yeah. What are they talking about? What is pertaining? Yeah. Need me a therapist to ask if I'm aging. Is it me if you're caved in? All of my demons invading. I live here, no hesitating. They biting the cadence. Go out their way, it's okay. Just like the girls in the basement. I got a gate with my face in. Yeah. Icy cold, it is so icy cold. Yeah. Mixing the water with cheese is making the money get mold. Yeah. Trying to be like gang, you better go get it in vogue. Yeah. Put 84s on lanes, I rob out, you think it is folks. We did it, we said it, we smoke. Yeah. We put it out, thought it was smoke. This 504. This is at home, right down the street from Alamo. Brand new, this new place I got to. New world, new sky, that's so blue, it's black too. New growth, all these space I outgrew. Blue bands, get my cash from drop through. Oh yeah, the flash, kick the flash.
Yeah. Again, shout out to my boy Johnny U, man. That is the hypest hype video ever. Welcome to episode 5 of Burning Bridges. I am your man, King JB, a.k.a. Jeremy Bridges, 10-year NFL veteran, one half of the JB and Benny Blue Review, and current and the only host of Burning Bridges. And that is of the AAT Sports Network. That's the fam bam. That's the movement. You better get with it. Check us out on Twitter, Instagram, all about the Birds family. You know what I'm saying? And the AAT Sports Network on YouTube. You can see all my episodes, man. You can come check us out. Big time shit going on. All right. Again, episode 5 popping. I pray that y'all doing well out there. If you haven't seen the show or this is your first time on, we appreciate you for joining. All right. If you're back, welcome back. And all the love that we've had thus far, man, we getting hella views week to week, and it's flattering to me completely. To be completely honest with you, I was kind of nervous when I first started doing this. I was like, man, my own show, what the fuck? Live streaming at that. But we have great participation. Tap in, man, if you're watching right now, man. Questions, concerns, comments. We love to hear from you. Got my man Johnny U back there producing all about the Birds family. We rock with y'all all day, every day. Jeff C, all the homies out there. Shout out to all my folks out in Philadelphia. Shout out to all my folks out in Carolina. And, of course, the Valley, where I reside. Some big shit going on in the Valley right now. We're going to get into that in a little bit, all right? That's how we do, man. Let's get right into the show. First thing we're going to talk about, man, of course, some NCAA football, man, this past weekend. Week 4, I think, when we had a really good week of football and a couple of big-time L's and W's, right? Iowa destroyed Maryland. It's like they weren't even there. Georgia, same thing to Arkansas. I'm talking about that was a kind of highly anticipated SEC battle. So we thought, but Georgia ended up dusting their ass out 37-0. Notre Dame went down by the hands of Cincy. That's number 9 losing to number 7. Yeah, that's what you call an upset. That's upset central right there. Speaking of upsets, Stanford. I'm going to start calling Stanford the giant killer. Took down Oregon. I'm talking about number 3 Oregon. Knocked them off their platform. Kentucky took down number 10 Florida. Again, these are upsets, big upsets. Mississippi State took down number 15 A&M. ASU, shout out again to the Valley. Went over to Cali, UCLA, and got that W, man. That's knocking off number 20 UCLA. And Hawaii, that's right, Hawai, shout out to Mace, took down number 18 Fresno State. All right, that's just a little recap, man, of the NCAA, you know what I'm saying, some of the upsets. Coming up, man, we got some notables. Stanford, again, the giant killer, is coming to the desert to take on ASU, and that's going to be a Friday night game. So I suggest you get your eyes glued to that thing, man, because that's guaranteed to be a good one. ASU, as long as they're not making a bunch of mistakes, not killing themselves, they are something to reckon with, man. They play good, hard defense, and the kid, that quarterback's dynamic, you know what I'm saying? They just doing great things out there, man. Yeah, Jaden Daniels is a stud, all right, like you would not believe. You know, when you look at him, you can't really tell, man. He's a long, slim something, you know what I'm saying? But he does give you Lamar Jackson type vibes, not as fast, not as athletic, but probably you switch the paradigm and you talk about more of a pure passer and a better understanding of the passing game. But he does have that athleticism to get himself out of trouble when he needs that. The Red River Rivalry, I believe they call this, Oklahoma at Texas. Now, this game ain't really been much over the last few years, but yeah, this one got the makings of an all-out classic. Oklahoma has not been playing ball like people thought they would, and Texas is slowly climbing that ladder under Sarkisian, getting better and better, right? Arkansas at Ole Miss, we got number 13 versus number 17. This is probably going to be a real big and real good SEC battle, and they're probably the most anticipated game of the week. The weekend, rather, is going to be Penn State versus Iowa. Man, you talking about look, yeah, I was coming, Johnny. You trust me when I say Penn State versus Iowa. We got number 4 versus number 3 at Iowa. Now, this is old school, or should I say this is new school Big Ten football, right? So it ain't just knock down, drag them, slow 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Nah, these offenses is high-powered, all right? The defenses is flying around, and it's beautiful, man. It's good to watch, man. So get your eyes glued to the TV, man. Some good college football going on. It is the most wonderful time of the year right now. We got all sports merging, right? Basketball's in preseason. Baseball is about to head into the playoffs, right? We got the NFL doing their thing going into week 5. Speaking of the NFL, all right, we'll do a little recap. Of course, I'll talk about the 3 teams that I played for. The Panthers took an L to the Cowboys. Cowboys just did their thing with them, just to be completely honest. There ain't really much to talk about. Of course, my Arizona Cardinals went into L.A. And took on the quote-unquote best team in the league. Yeah, I just threw shade, so here's what it is. The LA Rams, and gave them a good whooping, all right? So shout out to my Arizona Cardinals. I just want to say something real quick, folks out there, good people out there. ESPN is so full of shit, and I hate them, right? I hate the way that they do things when it comes to sports. Like, honestly, the way that they paint narratives and try to push, success on teams, and they try to, like, basically build them up, set them up for failure, right? It's kind of like a, oh, I told you so type thing. They really tooting my Arizona Cardinals horn right now. Are they the best team in the league? Yada, yada, yada. Let me break something down to you in this. I hope some of our coaches and players are watching. I know some people be kind of peeking over and see what's going on with OJB on my podcast, and that's cool. All right, I appreciate y'all. But this should be the mindset going forward, all right? We don't want to be the best team in the league. We want to be the best team on Sunday, right? We want to be the best team on Thursday. We want to be the best team on Monday, and that's that, right? That's that. Every game that you've won so far, nobody care about that shit, right? Nobody cares about that, right? We're 0-4. I mean, we're 4-0. It don't even matter. That quarter of the season is over, right? Now we go into the second quarter. Like quarterbacks are good before they play, right? Johnny, right? So we don't care about that, all right? And this should be the mindset going forward. I tell people at my job, because everybody asks and they want to know, because, me being a former professional athlete, oh, the Cardinals for real? Yeah, they for real. But honestly, if I'm Cliff Kingsbury, man, we would come back and have a tough-ass, rough-ass, physical-ass week of practice, right? We're not banged up, right? And thank God, that's a blessing going to week 5. We're not banged up, right? We'll come back and have a tough-ass, physical-ass, gritty-ass, might be a couple fights-ass practice, right? Because we do have a NFC West rival coming in, and we hate these San Francisco 49ers coming into our home, and we're going to have to fight them to get what we want. So that's just our mindset going forward, and I pray to God, some of the bigger higher-ups, as far as my Bird gang is listening. The Eagles, right, my drafting team, went down by the hands of the Chiefs. Now listen, Eagle fans, I tell you, don't sell the house just yet, right? They got some work to do, okay? It is what it is, right? It is what it is. And if you were looking for them to be just a dominant season, no, it wasn't going to happen. Not this year, right? Jalen Hurts is you guys' guy, but you got to build around that man, all right? Because right now, y'all ain't got the pieces, okay? So you're going to take more L's and you're going to get W's this year. It is what it is, right? Couple of big-time games. The G-Men, right, the Giants, got the win in overtime over the Saints. To be completely honest, man, the Saints don't know who the hell they are. They really don't. Jameis Winston has really proved himself that he is not that guy, and Taysom Hill is not going to lead nobody to a Super Bowl or anything else, right? So the Saints got some soul-searching to do, or else they're gonna lose a few more games down the stretch. The Jets get their first W over a banged-up Titans team. Julio wasn't playing, AJ wasn't playing, so, Jets, y'all just took advantage of the situation. It is what it is. Ain't nobody going to come save you. So you did what you had to do and got the win. And the Bucks, all right, man, squeaked past a ready, willing, and able New England Patriots team that was well coached. Man, shout out to Bill Belichick and his staff. They put together a hell of a game plan. And shout out to that young kid, Mac Jones, who I have stated on wax on the JB and Billy Review on many times. We talk about these rookie quarterbacks that Mac Jones is going to have the most successful career out of his whole rookie class because of the fact that the Patriots are never going to put him in a bad situation. So shout out to the Patriots, man. That's just a little recap. Of course, you know what I'm saying? We got all our NFL picks coming up towards the end of the show, so we'll talk a little more about what's coming up in the NFL at the end of the show. Right now, we're going to get into one of our patented segments, you know what I'm saying, one of my favorite. These are the JB's oh shit plays of the week. Run that shit, Johnny. You.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh shit is correct. All right. First play we got, my man Russell Wilson. He scrambles, you know what I'm saying, and threw a TD to a willing, sure-handed Freddie Swain. Toe tap, get him down. Let's look at that thing in slow-mo real quick. The NFC West, man, it's crazy. You never know what's going to happen. Russell doing Russell things, man, getting out of there. Real strong little body. Big arm, putting on the money. Caught them boys slipping. Once again, live and direct in your face. Stuck it. Here we go. Number 4. We got Javonte Williams. Who that? What? I'm big in here. I'm strong in here. What you mean? What you mean? Y'all ain't eat y'all Wheaties this morning. I did. Ooh. Right now, let's show that one again. Look at this dude. Boom. Look at this. Spin it. Shoulder down. Running behind his pads. Try to punch it. No, sir. That's an arm tackle to me. Keep them legs going. Oh, he took 44 for a ride. All right. Good shit, man. Oh, shit is right. Bo Nix of the Auburn Tigers / War Eagles playing against LSU. Now, Bo Nix has had some issues the game before he got benched. If you watch this game, and I tweeted this, man, I posted basically a little snippet of the R. Kelly interview with Gayle King, and he was like, I'm fighting for my fucking life. This is what Bo Nix was doing this whole game. He was literally fighting for his college career life, if you will. But, man, that was a hell of a play. Great job by his tight end doing a scramble drill. One-handed catch, man, by our receiver, Braylon Sanders. Oh, shit. That was a genuine oh shit, guys. I'm just being completely honest. I ain't never seen this play. That was a genuine oh shit. Let's see this one again. Great coverage. I mean, you couldn't ask for better coverage. We got some hand checking, some hand fighting. That's cool. Oh, let me hold on to that though. Let me get that. 1 foot down. Ooh. And number 1, we got a crazy catch by Virginia wide receiver Dante Vion Wicks. Who the hell named this child? Dante Vion. First of all, you know what? Damn the catch. Who in the fuck named this child Dante Vion? You know what, man? Great catch, Mr. Wicks. I don't even want to say your first name no more. That's some bullshit. Hey, parents out there, stop naming y'all kids these fucked up ass names, all right? Can't even say that shit. Dante Vion. You know what? Fuck, get that. That's bullshit, all right? That's some complete bullshit. I'm just being completely honest when I say that. Dude, the fuck named their child Deontay Vion. Anyway, as we keep rolling along, all right, y'all, as y'all know, man, my show is it is what it is, man. We put it out there. We put it out there big time. The next segment we're going to do is a super fun segment, and I thought about it, you know what I'm saying, because I'm always on Twitter. Now, before we get to that, I want to just kind of talk about what happened. What is today? Today is Tuesday. So yesterday, Instagram was down for about 7 to 8 hours, right? Now, this is a great time for me to kind of give props to Twitter. Y'all, a lot of people are anti-Twitter. They go, you on Twitter? Like, that's for old people. Nah, man. If you ain't in the Twitter sphere, man, you weak. You know what I'm saying? All this new shit, Instagram, old Facebook. Nobody care about Facebook. Fuck that old shit. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't rocking with Twitter, right, you ain't with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Twitter is informative. You know what I'm saying? You can get on there. You can scope, you know what I'm saying, the way people think, what people really feel. Hell, I'll be learning Twitter shit on Twitter before I even see it on the news, right? So with that being said, I'm on Twitter a lot. So this next segment is really cool. All right, it's a segment that I call JB's favorite tweets of the weekend. All right, so let's get these things rolling. Now, I'll explain some of these tweets in big time, you know what I'm saying, in detail. The first one, of course, we got to talk about my Arizona Cardinals, man. And this is our guy, James Conner, man. I think he scored 2 tubs against the Rams. Now, the reason why I shared this tweet and it was one of my favorite tweets is because, yeah, he did the LeBron, pat him down, beat the chest. Yeah, that was for LeBron because we knew LeBron was there. Now, LeBron, of course, you know what I'm saying, is the pride of LA at this point. He is a Laker, you know what I'm saying, brought another championship to the great city of LA. But we don't give a damn about none of that, all right? We come in that thing stomping and pumping. The Redbirds was doing their thing, all right? Next tweet, big dog. Keeping with the Valley. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ricky Parcells. Okay, we're talking about the Valley now. This Valley shit right now. Young man from Corona del Sol High School, okay, has the opportunity and the privilege of going to his home university, right here in the greater Valley, in the greater Phoenix of the Sun Valley, ASU. Hardworking kid, from what I understand, great high character kid. He had 2 tubs, and they were both long shots, all right? Here we go again with Jaden Daniels, you know what I'm saying, dropping bombs. We talked about how his passing, all right, is up to par. All right, we love to see it. All right, next tweet.
I hope you don't get it. Bet you don't get it. Bet you don't get it. I hope you don't get it. Bet you don't get it.
I haven't been giving shouts out to these tweets, like, you know what I'm saying? So roll this down just a little bit. Now, if you guys don't follow Josiah Johnson on Twitter, if you ain't Twitter, you probably won't see that this dude posts. Josiah Johnson is one of the funniest people that you're ever going to encounter on Twitter. These videos are just common for him. This is what he does, right? This is just what he does. So the caption says Bill Belichick every time Brady passed. Yeah, and if you think Bill Belichick wasn't thinking that, you crazy as hell. All right, but this is what makes Josiah so amazing. If you ain't following that man, it's at King Josiah 54. Hey, I follow this dude and I always will. He is the GOAT. He right now is the godfather of Twitter, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't following that man, please go follow that man. Please, 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 please. All right, next tweet. Now, this is just dope, right? This is dope. I don't care what nobody say, right? You got the GOAT, 7 championships, right? And his heir apparent, the man that they replaced him with, Mac Jones, who has been playing good ball thus far, you know, as good as a rookie can play, right? This is a dope-ass picture, man. Like, righteously, if I was Mac Jones and if I was Tom Brady, I would want this picture in my house. I just think it's respect. I think it's love. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's a great tweet. You know what I'm saying? Past and present in New England. And shout out to ESPN, you know what I'm saying, their Twitter page. They get it right sometimes. All right? Next tweet, man. Holy shit. Now, this ain't got nothing to do with football or sports or nothing else. Let the song play a little bit, Johnny.
It's funny how I find myself in love with you.
Yeah.
If I could find my reasoning, I'd pray to you.
Gwen Stefani is 52? God damn. Look, this just makes me feel old, right? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Johnny, I'm asking my producer because you might know a little bit more about, you know, white culture, you being a Caucasian man. All right, now, I know Gwen Stefani, I know a lot of songs she made. Did she make Holla Back Girl? Ain't that the same chick that made Holla Back Girl? I'm waiting on this reply right here. Huh? You got your mic muted. I can't hear you.
I think you're right.
Yeah, right. I'm almost certain that, you know, this beat is Bananas beat. Yeah, like that's her, right? 52 years old, bro.
Yep, Gwen Stefani. It was her debut studio album. I think that was her. That was like her song that started everything all off.
Right. Now this song is a classic, you know what I'm saying? And there's one thing that you're gonna learn about me, good folks out there, is I love music, right? So if you ever check my playlist, like you would think you would never know what race I was if I gave you my phone and just let you play my playlist and just go on my phone and just, go to my iTunes and just let it play. You're going to hear some of everything. So happy birthday to the great Gwen Stefani. I'm going to say that, because she's had an illustrious career in music, and I'm pretty sure she's done some ghostwriting and some producing on the back end. So shout out to that lady, man. 52 years old, baby. Now, if you guys didn't see, you can follow me on Twitter. It's at YouKnowMe. That's the letter U, KNOMEBIG at Twitter. And yes, if you saw that, I am known as the Black Leonidas, okay? Mainly for the beard and, of course, the phenomenal 300-esque body that I possess, all right? Now, when we don't have guests on the show, this show goes pretty fast, okay? So what we're going to do at this point right now is we're going to let my man Johnny U pay some bills, all right? And then we're going to come back and we're going to get into the teeth of our show, all right? We're going to talk a little bit about our picks and what we did the week before. So Johnny U, pay them bills, baby.
Alrighty, so we're going to pay some bills here. Statement games, a fun, free twist on fantasy sports. The link is in the bio. We also have Odds Jam, using your arbitrage calculator to not lose money. The link is in the bio. The AATsportsnetwork.com/shop. A lot of great things that we have there. If there's a design that you'd like for us to try and make for you, something that you want to see, DM us, message us, one of us. We'll try and make it happen for you. 99 jersey. Use the code AATBirds20 for 20% off at discount. We have La Terrain watches. Use AATBirds at checkout for 10% off. The link is in the bio for that. And then Manscaped.com is partnered with AATBirds. Use the code AATBirds for 20% off and free shipping at checkout. And that is everything with the paying the bills. And now last week, you went 9-7. I think you're muted. You muted yourself. Well, we got to hear what you got to say.
I said all the mediocrity. So bad.
Well, not. You were 9-7. Jeff went 8-8. He's still struggling at the bottom there. I think he's trying to pick some upsets now to try to get himself back up to where he wants to be, is in first place. And Chip went 9-7 as well. I went 11-5. So I'm up in the lead a little bit right now, but again, it's only 4 weeks in. There's a lot of season left to play.
That's right. That's exactly right. Well, let's get into it without further ado. All right, the Thursday night games. How we start off Week 5 with the Rams versus Seahawks, big time NFC West battle. Now the Rams are 3-1 right now, of course, after taking that L to my Arizona Cardinals, and the Seahawks are 2-2. One thing you can't ever do is count the Seahawks out ever. They seem like they always start slow, but the win over San Francisco kind of sparked them. And to be completely honest, we laid a blueprint out, right, on how to beat the Rams, right? Now, the problem is that the Seahawks aren't as talented as us, point blank period, right? So we can get the ball to a lot of different people. We can win in a lot of different ways, and that's on both sides of the football, offensively and defensively. Hell, I'm going to say all three because special teams-wise, we're just a more talented football team. So with that being said, I'm going to take the Rams, all right? Even at the Seahawks, I'm going to take the Rams. I think they're going to go in there with their minds right, and I think they're going to get back on track and get the win. And I'll take the line because I think that the Seahawks are going to make a mistake late, and I think that LA will beat them, end up beating them by 4.5, by 5 to 7 points, right? So I got the Rams on this one.
It's a great Thursday night game. We don't have the Bengals and the Jaguars and the trash that's usually on Thursday night. So this weekend is pretty good. So for me, I think the Rams bounce back. I think they're going to be a little angry playing a divisional rival. I just don't think Seattle is as talented, unfortunately, especially defensively. I just think that they lack a lot defensively that the Rams will be able to exploit.
Without a doubt. Next game coming up, the Jets. Shout out to Fireman Fred. Go to the Big Maybach, all right, down there in Atlanta, the ATL shouty. Two teams that are 1-3. They have Atlanta favored at 3 points, and I got to roll with that. I got to go with Atlanta. I think the Jets were opportunistic. this past week it took advantage of a banged up Titans team. That ain't no knock on them. You know what I'm saying? You got to play who's in front of you. With that being said, the Falcons ain't banged up, and I think Matty Ice and them get it done. They'll beat the Jets.
Yeah, I think Atlanta rolls here. I think there's too many weapons on that offense for the Jets to stop.
Without a doubt. All right, Bengals, Packers. Who they say they're going to beat them Bengals. Going against the bum, go Pack, go. Now, this is an intriguing game, Johnny. I got to be completely honest because, I mean, the Packers are playing well, but, I mean, it ain't like they just steamrolling motherfuckers. So, and they've gotten back on track. Cool, yes, they are 3-1. Man, this is going to be one to watch, right? And to be completely honest with you, I'll have my eyes on it. I'm doing an event with the Cardinals, so I'll be on the Great Lawn. Disclaimer: so if you guys want to come see me this Sunday, I'll be on the Great Lawn starting at I think 11:45 or some shit like that. But I'll be at the Cigna tent, so I'm doing something for Cigna, doing an appearance for Cigna. So come out and holler at your boy, man. Take a picture. You know what I'm saying? I'll hold your kid and you know what I'm saying, shake your hand and all that shit. You know I love my fans, Bird Gang all day. You know how we do that. So with that being said, I got to go with the Packers, right? Just because of Aaron Rodgers, right? I mean, I'm just being completely honest. And then I don't think the Bengals defensively have enough to contain the Packers, right? The line being 3 points, I mean, I think this is going to be a knockdown drag out. I think that Burrow and the boys are going to show up. They're going to play hard, being at home. But I think the Pack get this one done.
Yeah, for Cincinnati and Burrow, you look at their offensive weapons, and Jamar Chase has, really played well. You have T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. They have a lot of weapons. The one thing is Mixon is dealing with an injury. He may be out. And I just don't think they're going to be able to win just passing the ball all over the place against Green Bay. I think Green Bay is just a little bit too good. I think Green Bay comes away with that.
I totally agree. All right, so we have an NFC North battle? Question mark. So we got the Vikings. We got the Lions traveling down into Minnesota to take on them good old Vikes. You know, the Lions lost a tough one, right? Last week. And the Vikings are just very weird, right? So you can't pick against the Vikings at home. That's one thing that you can't do, right? Because they're going to run the football. But do the Lions get their first win this week, right? Do they get up, right? Do they get it together? Do they come back strong to beat the Vikings? I don't think so, right? So with that being said, I'm going to pick the Vikings. Sorry, Benny. I know you watching. My bad, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say for you, like, Benny must be, I don't know if does he even watch the game or he just checks the score because
he's that hard, man. He's that hard. So he gonna watch his boys play, man. And that's a fan, right? That is a fan. And I understand. I get it. That's a fan. And I totally understand, my man. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of fans, we getting our ass whipped by the fucking Red Sox right now. Yankees, I don't know what the hell is wrong with y'all. And you wait now to trick it off. That's what you do. You wait for now to trick it off. All right. With that being said, we back. All right. Broncos at the Steelers. Teddy, a little banged up from what I hear. The Steelers are all over the place. We don't know who the fuck them people are no more. I mean, offensive line, is it Big Ben? Is it the O-line? Is it the receivers? Is it the defense? Like, we don't know what the hell it is no more. But what we do know is that if Teddy Two Gloves plays, the Broncos going to get this W. So I'm going to roll with the Broncos, man. I think the Steelers are going to continue to have they're going to continue to have those woes, and it's going to continue to be a face-palming situation and head-scratching situation because they don't know what the hell's going on. So I got to roll with the Broncos on this one.
Yeah, Pittsburgh is a mess. Their offensive line, they can't run the ball. They're one of the best young running backs in Najee Harris, and they can't even open up any type of space for him. And that's how they have to succeed. And their defense ain't playing well. I'm going Denver. I picked Denver early in the year to be a surprise team, so I'm not going to waver on that. I'm going Denver.
Dig. Now, we got the Bucks. All right. Now, this is a Florida game. Florida. Battle of South Florida, if you will. You got the Dolphins traveling a little further north, right, to go to Tampa. Now, 1-3 Dolphins, 3-1 Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers beat the dog shit out the Dolphins, right? And honestly, the reason being is because I feel like that Leftwich feel like he let them down. I feel like Brady feel like he ain't playing up to par. I feel like they're going to have to compensate by making sure they can find that reliable red zone person, right? Mike Evans ain't really been doing it for him, to be completely honest. Gronk is hurt right now. So I think really, man, I think they start to lean on the run game, which I think they should have been doing from the beginning. Of course, we know that opens up play action. It just makes things easier, but you got the advantage of having this big, nasty-ass offensive line, right? And you got Fournette and you got Ronald Jones back there to run the ball. Like, come on, man, just run the ball. I think the Bucs take it to him. And righteously, if I'm betting, I'll take that line, right? Because I feel like they're going to pull it on.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett, I don't think he's the answer in Miami for a quarterback for them. But also, Tom usually struggled in Miami when he was with New England. So this is his chance to, show he's not going to struggle with Tampa Bay. So I think they blow him out, honestly.
Real rap. We got the Saints traveling to the Washington football team, all right? And they got the Saints favored by 1.5. No, I think the Washington football team gets the win. I just think that, again, the Saints are they don't know who they are. They really don't have an identity, right? Jameis going Jameis, and he's going to turn the ball over at least once, right? They bring Taysom Hill in. Taysom Hill ain't nothing but a glorified, an older Tim Tebow. That's all he is, right? That's pretty much all he is. He's just an older Tim Tebow. And the Washington football team and Ron Rivera and his boys, they put together a plan. And defensively, they just finna bring it to him. And then, of course, Hinkle, how you say his name? Heineke, right? Heineke, I think he's going to have a good showing. So I'm going to take Washington over the Saints.
I'm going to go the other way on that. I'm going to go New Orleans. I don't know who Washington is. Their defense is struggling. I don't know. I'm going to go New Orleans on this one. I think New Orleans kind of gets back on track with this game.
Good call. All right, holy shit. We got my drafting team, right, the Philadelphia Eagles, versus my former employer, the Black Cats, Cat Scratch Fever, if you will, coming into the great city of Charlotte. Love the city of Charlotte. Shout out to the city of Charlotte. All my folks out there, Miss Brandy Souls, how are you, young lady? Miss you. All right, and I got to go with the Panthers, bro, right? Y'all going to struggle, and it is what it is, right? So, ain't no big deal. It's his new coach. It's second-year quarterback. It's knee pieces. It's all these things, right? It is what it is. Point blank, period. Whatever. City of Philly, don't sell the house just yet. I'm telling you, Jalen Hurts is y'all's guy. It's just not going to happen this year. Now, towards the end of the year, y'all going to start stacking up some wins. And trust me when I say, but coming to the Panthers, yeah, it's going to be a rough one down there. So I think, the Cat Scratch Fever going to get the job done, baby. Point blank, period.
I won't make this pick since we're having our pregame live. That's when we'll
I know. I get it. All right. All right, here we go. Jaguars versus the Titans. The hide your daughter. The hide your drunk middle-aged daughter from Urban Meyer's led Jaguars. I'm not even gonna go no further than that because we're gonna talk about it in Boiling Bridges. But wow, that's crazy to me. All right, so and then if you read, did you read what he said in the interview? Where he was like, "It's not on me. It's not in my court to lead this. It's like it's on the what?
On the veteran players.
What do you? Come on, dude. Like he don't want to be there, man. He finna go to USC and take that job over there, man. And then he got all that guaranteed money. He's still finna give him the Jaguars. Urban Meyer is starting to slowly become the master swindler. I'm seeing that now. All right?
USC, they got the girls are in California and SoCal. Come on.
Hey, look. That's how Pete Carroll got caught out bad. Now you, hey, Urban Meyer, don't go over there tripping now. All right. Pete Carroll had them girls in that beach house, swinging from the chandelier.
Bobby the
easy. Look, so the Jaguars, Titans, I got to roll with the Titans. I think they're going to be semi-healthy. Even semi-healthy, of course, they're going to lean on that man Henry, like cool cats lean on the wall. Kind of is what it is. Titans going to get the win.
Yeah, I think the Jaguars are done. The players, I don't think, really care for Urban Meyer, so I just think Tennessee rolls.
Outstanding. Texans versus the Pats. This is going to be a better game than people think it's going to be. I'm going to say one. Oh, you know what? Kind of is what it is. One veteran coach team, Dave Culley, doing the best he can down there with what he got. I'm going to pick the Patriots because, of course, it's just going to be a better coach football team. And then they got more pieces in the right place, right? So I'm going to roll the Pats.
Yeah, Davis Mills for Houston, he's not it. He's going to struggle, and New England will get the best from him.
Without a doubt, man. We got the Bears versus the Bears going to the big poker chip in Vegas. This is going to be a good game now, all right, Johnny? This is going to be a good one, bro. Right, and this is one that I'll be watching. You know what I'm saying? I won't be. I'll be keeping an eye on it, of course, because when I'll be watching the game, of course, the beautiful, beautiful State Farm Stadium out here in the desert. But of course, I feel like the Raiders gonna get back on track. I feel like the Raiders defense really let them down against the Chargers. Mm-hmm. I feel like their defensive line just didn't play well. That's not the same D-line we have been seeing the previous 3 games, right? So I think that they get back on track. I think they get back discipline. I think Crosby and them boys, get back on track. And I think that they really make it hard on the young Justin Fields. And then that crowd is going to be rockers. They ready for their boys to come back home. And it's going to be wild in Vegas. And I think the Raiders get it taken care of.
I think it's going to be tough for Chicago, rookie quarterback, if Justin Fields is playing.
Right. And I heard that, yeah.
I think the one player who's going to be geared up to play this game is going to be Khalil Mack, go and play his old team.
Right.
But
I don't really think it's going to matter, though, to be honest. Like, what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
He been there, 4 years now? Like, that shit's over. Right?
I think Matt Nagy is trying to get fired because his offensive game plan is like high school. It's absolutely terrible. And I think
I said it. Johnny, you said it, that Matt Nagy is the problem, all right? It wasn't Trubisky. It's Nagy, and it's always been Nagy, all right? So we're both in agreement. The Raiders are going to get the W. Chargers, Browns. Holy shit.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, for real. The Browns, right? And I'll say this every time the Browns play against somebody that's good. As long as Baker Mayfield don't fuck it up, they're going to be okay. Right? As long as Baker Mayfield don't fuck it up. Now, I'm not saying he's not a good quarterback, but he just has the tendency to make the wrong choice at the wrong time. If he can stay on track.
The hero ball.
Right, yeah. If they can stay on track, if they can continue to run the ball with them great running backs they got a big, nasty offensive line, right? They got a terrifying defensive line, right? So, yeah, I think that the Browns cruise into L.A. and get a W. It ain't going to be easy, right? Because I think that Baker go give him the ball at least once. And I think the defense bails him out. 1.5 for the Chargers. Somebody going to win some money because the Browns going to win this game.
I think Herbert builds off of his game against the Raiders. I know the Browns defense is very talented. They're very good. Myles Garrett is ferocious. But I think that Baker Mayfield has a couple turnovers, and it cost them the game.
I can dig it. All right, Cowboys versus the Giants in Jerry's world, big Jerry's world, if you will. I got to go with the Cowboys on this one. It ain't really much else to talk about. The Cowboys are playing good ball right now, and it just is what it is. 7 points, yeah, I'm taking that too. So we're all over the Cowboys on this one.
Yeah, Danny Dimes ain't gonna be doing much.
Nah, he's gonna be diamond, all right. He's going to be nickel and diamond. All right, so my Cardinals versus the 49ers. Of course, I got to pick my Cardinals. Just to give you a couple of reasons why. Defense flies around. The Red Sea rises up. I think we struggle in the beginning. I do. I think we make some mistakes in the beginning. And I think that we have to kind of get knocked off our high horse and get brought back to reality. As I stated it early in the show, the mindset has to be 1-0 every day, 1-0 every game, right? That has to be the mindset. You cannot start listening to ESPN and everybody patting you on the back. And look, when Stephen A. Smith start giving you props, watch out, right? He is a curse, right? So don't listen to Stephen A. Smith. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can kiss our ass to be real. You know what I'm saying? ESPN, go to hell. You know what I'm saying? With all your power rankings and everybody want to give us love now in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? People were talking about how the Rams are going to be this and the Rams are going to be that. They're going to be the king and the top. That's fine. That's great that you feel that way. Keep the same energy. Please, we don't want your kudos. We don't want your pat on the back. Want to know every game. Want to know every day. And that's the way we're going to play this shit. Fuck yeah. We're going to be 5-0 after Sunday.
Yeah, I think San Francisco is just so beat up. And I think Arizona will take advantage. If Garoppolo's not playing as Trey Lance, your rookie quarterback.
Well, yeah, he's going to make mistakes. Right?
Even if Garoppolo's playing, I think Arizona plays well. And I'll give props to our writer, Mike Barrera. He does our Union soccer show and he does our college basketball show.
Mm-hmm.
The surprise team for the year, and I actually think he had him in the Super Bowl, is Arizona. He said
we appreciate that.
So
we appreciate that.
Mike definitely it was onto something with that.
He was. Another great game coming up on Sunday, the late game, all right? What do they call it? Football Night in America. This is going to be a great game, right? And I am excited to watch it. Again, Johnny, like you said, Thursday nights and Sunday night games have been historically bad, just to be honest. Monday night games have been good. The NFL has got it right. It's been good. Every once in a while, they'll drop a lemon. But this is going to be a good one. Right, this is one that you can watch and you won't fall asleep on. All right, so we got the Chiefs who have been kind of struggling, right? Trying to find themselves, trying to make sure they get themselves back to the level that they were before. And we got the Bills, right, who could potentially be as bad as they want to be, right? I mean, bad meaning good. Wow, who do you pick here, right? Going in the Arrowhead, my first instinct is to say that I think they're going to get it right. I think Andy will have them boys ready to play. But at the same time, that kid Josh Allen is a monster, right? Now, in the beginning, right, of course, he kind of was smelling his own piss, as the old folks say, right? So he wasn't playing very well. But he kind of got brought back down to reality. And he's got that grit back to him, right? He done went back to his Reedley College days. That's where his mindset is. You don't know where Reedley College at. All right, that's the JUCO that Josh Allen went to. Same JUCO my son went to. Shout out to my son, James. Love you, boy. All right. And I think the Bills get the win, man. Right? I think the Bills get the win. I think the Chiefs continue to struggle because like we talked about a few other teams, I just don't think that they know exactly who they are right now. Right? And they're struggling. Mahomes, look, it's all good. Right? It's like, you think about the Too Short and Jay-Z song, shit was all good just a week ago. Right? Yeah, Mahomes does some phenomenal things with the ball and all this shit, and Tyreek Hill is fast and all that. But defensive coordinators are not stupid. They're smart as hell. And they're going to figure out a way to take you away, right? And then what you going to do, right? So I think the Bills are talented enough. Offensively, I think they're explosive enough. And I think that the Bills get this win, man.
The Eagles didn't punt at all. Neither team punted the ball last week. And if Josh Allen is in the red zone, they're scoring touchdowns. They're not kicking field goals. So I think the defense for Kansas City, they're just not good. They're not good at all. And I think the Bills will win this game. It'll be a close game because I think it'll be a shootout. But right. I think the Bills come away.
Monday Night Football, all right? Ravens, Colts, all right? Banged up Ravens team? Question mark? Are they? Maybe. A lot of questionables. Hey, understand this, people out there. Questionables happen every week, all right? And there's going to be certain people that are going to be questionable until week 17, all right? Into the first round of playoffs, they're going to be questionable, all right? So, question your hoe, the Ravens get the W. At home? You got to be fucking kidding me. I don't think the Colts have enough anything to beat the Ravens at home.
Yeah, I don't think the red-headed little North Dakota boy is going to beat Baltimore. As long as he plays every snap and Colts lose, I am totally fine with that. I want the first round pick.
I can dig it. All right, look, good people out there, that has been our picks for week 5. Shout out to my man Johnny Yu, my producer, for hopping on with, always showing love and taking care of me on that aspect. All right, coming up next. All right, we got that ending. All right, we got the closer. We got Burning Bridges. We got Boiling Bridges. All right. And the topic today is going to be that man down there in Jacksonville, Urban Meyer. So let that thing run, Johnny. You. Now, let me take a sip of this goddamn whiskey. Look, cognac. Look, it might have been when Urban Meyer was drinking when he was down there in a bar in Jacksonville after a Thursday night game. Can you play that video, Johnny? You got that video?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm getting it up for you.
That's all I knew. I kind of figured, that's so good. I just need the people to see the video, right? Because this is not behavior, you know what I'm saying, that a grown man should display. A grown married man, right? With children, who's probably the same age as the young woman that he's doing whatever he's doing to. All right, so here we go. Muted, as I said, make sure it's muted. Now, so for the people out there watching this, she's not naked, right? So I know a lot of people are like, well, why is it blurred out? And I don't understand why, but it's just the one that Johnny found. But he has his hand between her legs, right? Of course, you can see the situation and the body posture, you know what I'm saying? He's sitting there on a stool. She's grinding on him, all right? And then for confirmation, they show him face to face with the two young ladies and with the one young lady that's grinding on him. Right here, yeah. So of course they black it out, and this is Twitter. Listen, what are you thinking, man? Right? What are you thinking? Now I understand, I get it, you know what I'm saying, and this is why I said earlier in the show, I think Urban Meyer is starting to become the biggest swindler. Of course, he left Ohio State with the whole quote-unquote heart issue. You know what I'm saying? I don't know to speak on that man and say he didn't have a heart issue, because I got a heart issue. You know what I'm saying? So if I fall to my knee one day and I ain't fake, ain't no bullshitting going on, you know what I'm saying? My heart is bothering me some kind of way. So I understand. But at the same time, homie, you in a bar with some young hoes, you know what I'm saying? You groping up. But you got a wife, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? You forgot who you were? You forgot who you are? Like, do you forget who you are? Now, I don't know where he's at. And that's one thing I don't know about. Is he in Jacksonville, Johnny? Do you know that?
I thought the bar was in Ohio.
Okay. So I heard somebody say
he didn't take the flight home with them.
Right.
He didn't fly back to Jacksonville. He stayed, which
so,
I know for you being an NFL player, has a coach ever not flown with the team?
Only if there's some kind of family issue going on, right? Kid got to be graduating, having a football game or some shit. So that makes a lot more sense, because I've heard people say that he owned the bar, right? Yeah, so this is one of Urban Meyer's hoes, right? I'm just going to go out and say it, because that's the reality of it, right? Yeah, the young lady knows who he is. Yeah, all that, but this is one of Urban Meyer's hoes, right? He ain't fooling no damn body. Huh.
I have another secret for you. I'll pull that one up next.
Yeah. Let's get all that up. Because I'm just curious to see what the hell's going on, man. This is troubling. God damn. I know the man. Look, we talked about it earlier. I know the man don't want to be there. So look, boom. All right, two young ladies. Right, Urban clearly intoxicated. That boy eyes low. You know what I'm saying? He been drinking damn good. You know what I'm saying? He got the salmon shirt on, which, is fit. I can't argue with his outfit. I kind of digging his outfit. All right, he look good. All right, but Coach Urban Meyer's, like they say in basketball, clap, 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 clap. You can't do that. Like, bro, what? Man, look, it's a sad situation, right? The reality is that Urban Meyer is probably going to be the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars the remainder of the season, right? If not right now, they're going to lose 3 or 4 more games, and then the coach is going to say, fuck out of here. He's going to fake a heart attack. He ain't going to have to fake a heart attack. They're going to get his ass up out of there on a stretcher, in a limo. It don't matter. One way or the other, he going to leave. And he's probably going to end up in Southern California, to be completely honest with you, right? That's his game. That's his thing. He is a college football coach. He wasn't built for the league. It's a damn shame Jacksonville got swindled, bamboozled, led astray, hoodwinked, because they got to pay that boy that money now. He got a big G behind that money. let's be real. That's right, Richard. He's gonna go to USC, but he's gonna be getting paid by the Jacksonville Jaguars for at least the next 4 or 5 years. Man, damn, it feels good to be a gangster, huh, Urban Mind? Look, this has been another episode of Burning Bridges, man. We appreciate all y'all for checking it. All right, so everybody showing love, people that tapped in, that just peeked in, that's just watching, you know what I'm saying, everybody doing their thing. We appreciate y'all. Holler at me if you got questions, concerns, things you want to talk about. And I admit I got to do a better job checking my email. All right, so jeremy.bridges7337@yahoo.com. If you got things you want me to talk about, ideas for the show, things you want me to speak about, that's perfectly fine. Again, I do a better job checking my emails, and then we'll get to it. I'll run it by Johnny, and we'll make sure that we mention these things. If you just want to say what's up, man, you'll get a shout out on the show. Other than that, man, all about see, there I go again, Johnny. What is it? All Athletic Talk Sports Network, AATSN. All right, it's the family. It's the movement. Better understand it. All right, my boys out of Philly, they're all about the Birds family. My man Johnny, my man Jeff, my man Chris. Look, we're doing great things. Everybody at AAT Sports Network, man, shout out to y'all because I ain't met everybody yet. Johnny, we got to have like a get-together in some kind of way, you know what I'm saying, to meet and greet, you know what I'm saying, for everybody that's got their own shows on here. I try my best to get on, you know what I'm saying, like when I see snippets or I hop on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, when I see it to get my alerts or whatever, and I listen as much as I can. But going forward, people, good people out there, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. I am Jeremy Bridges. Follow me on Instagram at JB and Benny Blue Review, my other podcast with my man, Benny Blue. Mess with me on Twitter at You Know Me. B-I-G, that's the letter U, K-N-O-M-E-B-I-G. We appreciate everything that y'all do. We appreciate the views, and we have been getting great success. My man Johnny U, the best producer in the business. Great things coming for this young man. Trust me when I say. Shout out to the fam. And I can't wait, honestly can't wait to get to Philadelphia so I can check out my boys, you know what I'm saying, and actually be in the same building. I love to be like one day just kind of pop up in Quakertown when y'all do the pregame show for Philly. That would be like epic, you know what I'm saying? I wonder how many people would like know who I was if I walked in there. Probably nobody.
Well, they'll see a big burly guy walking in, they'll know it's a look at that football player.
Right. Plus I'm be black in Quakertown. They're gonna be like, yeah, you gotta play football. So with that being said, right, happy Tuesday night. We appreciate everybody that hopped on. Mess with us on YouTube, AAT Sports Network. If you want to look at this episode. Johnny, I ain't never actually do these episodes go to podcast form?
They don't. They do. They go on. You'll see them on Facebook, YouTube, and you'll see them on Twitter. They aren't on the platform.
Okay.
They can be. We can put them on there, but we've been getting some really good success with just the YouTube and the Twitter. We're getting a ton of views and viewership and stuff like that.
I'll let you do your thing. Future sponsorships coming. I'm in contact with people, man. Right now, shout out to my folks Fatigue out of Miami. You know what I'm saying, and future sponsorships coming. But more great things coming. Again, this has been Burning Bridges. I am your man, Jeremy Bridges, and we are signing off. You guys enjoy your football, basketball, playoff baseball. All right, is hockey coming back in right now?
Yes, it is.
The WNBA is in the finals. All right, shout out to the Mercury Valley shit. Right. I think we one game away. Look, man, it's a beautiful time of the year, all right? I pray y'all safe out there. We'll holler at y'all next time, next week. Same time, same place. Peace.